Okay, so we are heading over to the pool to film the final scene of the teaser trailer. We're going to see if it's open. We hope it is. And if it is open, hopefully there's not a lot of people. It's a lot cooler today than it was the past couple of days, so there should be a lot less people. And it's 9:49 in the morning, so even again, because it's summertime, there will be less people at the pool. Most people will go around noonish, lunchtime for swimming. So we're just hoping that that will be enough and we'll be able to get some good filming done. So just got back filming. As you can see, my hair's a little bit wet. Yeah. And I'm just gonna go upstairs. We're gonna take a shower and get work on editing. See, this is the tail when it's not on a person. It's an older one, so it has a hole in it, but yeah, it works well. It has this kind of, yeah, pretty going all the way. And now it's drying. But yeah, and this is the fin. So technically this is not the correct color of tail for my main character. Her tail is has blues and greens, and this is obviously purple. But it's the only tail we got, so we're working with it. So the internet, I was looking at it, says that it'll take around 18 hours to read a book of my size. And since I'm editing it, I'll have to go through it more than once and not just read all the way straight through, because I'm going kind of line by line for each chapter. But let's see if we can beat that. I'm going to try and beat that. So I'm going to try and read halfway through it. And I'll tell you guys, I kind of will give you guys updates. I'm here in my room to be able to do this because I figured comfort is the number one priority, and that we should have a comfortable place to edit this. So that's what I'm doing. Just quickly listen to this typo, okay? It's great. She peeked her head from behind the rock. Peeked. She peeked her head. She peeked her head. I don't know exactly how that's supposed to work. Just like, I don't know how what's peeking your head. I think I said she's peeked from behind the rock and poked her head out from behind it at the same time. I was trying to say both at the same time, and it came out as she peeked from behind the rock. Anyways, I fixed it. But that's fun. So I have finished editing chapter 1. You might hear that my voice is a little bit strange, and that's because I am reading it out loud as I am editing it, so I can hear things properly. That's where I caught that little thing that didn't, like, her head peeked out. That yeah, but I just finished chapter 1, and it's 3:49 in the afternoon, and I still have 19 chapters to go, plus the epilogue. Some are a lot longer than others. Oh, bae. At some point, I need to get some honey, I need to get some lemon, I need some boiling water, make myself that honey and lemon tea for my throat. And maybe when I'm doing that, I can work on editing the teaser trailer just to give my voice a break. But yeah, it's good to hear it as I'm going through. I'm catching things, I'm making things better. I typed in just making some aesthetic changes. Most of it is a lot of aesthetic changes. I'm actually really happy with a lot of the writing, which is always nice. But yeah, I'm doing a lot of it. Oh my goodness, my voice. Aesthetic changes, but and grammatical changes. And as I'm going through, sometimes the spacing in between the words are wrong, so I just have to go in and press enter, and that just shifts them and gets it correct. But yeah. So this is taking longer than I expected, but I need to get this bit of editing done before next week because I will not be able to work on my book next week. I'm going to FSY, which stands for the Strength of Youth. It's a conference thing with my church, and I'm really excited for it because every single time the area I was living at had it, I either was too young or I moved right before or right after it happened. And I was so sad, and I wasn't about to be able to be allowed to go to this one because apparently I'm too old, because 18 and you're an adult, no longer a youth. And I'm like, just let me be a youth for a little bit longer. And they allowed me to be a youth for a little bit longer. So I'm going to FSY next week. I won't be back home until the 1st of July. So you won't be getting any of these videos for a week. That's why I said I'm trying to get it published in a month, more or less. But yeah, I'm happy with the progress I'm doing. Maybe like when I'm gone, I could see if I could just print out, the chapters so that, say like right before I go to bed when I'm at FSY, I can work on it. I doubt I'll be able to work at it at FSY like at all, but I could still print it out because that's one of the ways I'm going to be editing it. I'm going to be, because I like having it on more than one medium, not just online and stuff, so that it helps with the editing. But yeah, so I'm going to get back into it. Hey guys, so I didn't film anything yesterday, and that was partially because I procrastinated a lot of yesterday, and anything that I did do yesterday, I was just editing. There's not much to film there, I'm just going over work. It's editing. It's not a very interesting thing to watch. It's an interesting thing to do, but it's like golf. It's fun to play, but so boring to watch. So that was what I was doing yesterday, and today is kind of, it'll continue tomorrow, social media day. So I've been setting up my social media accounts, and I'm going to be changing my YouTube name. I'm going to do a different video explaining why I'm doing that and stuff that has to do more with the channel itself, but it has to do with the publication of this book, and so that's why I mentioned it here. And so like I've been setting an Instagram account. On my Facebook I created a new page for my author page on Facebook, and I need to see what other social medias would be good for me to get as an author to help reach out to people, to have them know about my story and the different contexts, behind the scenes, all that kind of stuff. And so yeah, so that is the plan for today. I need to do a lot more editing because, like I said before, I'll be gone for FSY, and today's Saturday, and I leave Monday. So editing wise, I need to get done editing before I leave for FSY, and that is so I have enough time. So I have that week where I'm not working on the book at all, and I'm going to amend past me. I am not printing it out, and what I mean I'm not printing it out, more of I am not printing it out and taking it with me to FSY. Because that's not the purpose of FSY, that's not the reason why I'm going, and so I'm leaving my book here. But yeah, so I have a lot I need to do today. And another thing is we have at some point, we're waiting towards more an evening though for that, but at some point we have to go and refilm the final scene for the book teaser trailer. And the reason for that is that none of the clips really turned out well, and the only one that really kind of worked, I had to clip it at awkward places, and it just wasn't working. And on top of that, I am too tall we didn't realize this until afterwards, but I'm too tall for the mermaid tail, and so it got stretched. And by stretched, I mean you could see my swim shorts underneath the tail, like on the in the video, you can see the swim shorts and the seams within the tail and all that stuff. You can see it very clearly because it's so stretched to try and compensate my height. And so I'm going to have the one who has been filming all of this, I'll be filming her instead because she's shorter and the tail fits her better. So the tail used to be mine, but like I said, I've gotten too tall for the tail. And so now we have to go and refilm. But yeah, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Just a lot to do. Here I have started working on the Instagram for my author site. For some reason, it just doesn't, for my username, just doesn't want me to do proper, just my actual author name, A.R. Booth. It won't do the capital letters. It won't. So I have to do this, unfortunately. But I need to come up with a picture for here. I need to come up with one pretty soon. And then I need to start posting some things because obviously this is useless without any Snap, Instagram, Insta stories. That makes me sound so out of it. But I honestly am not quite sure how Instagram is supposed to be used. I never was interested in using it. I was just fine with like content, social media wise, Facebook because I get to see my friends and family because I've lived all over the place and stuff, and so I get to see them on there. And then YouTube for my entertainment. I guess Wattpad. Social media wise, that's the only things I've used. So I'm not an expert on Instagram. This is my first time ever getting Instagram, and the only reason why I'm getting Instagram is for professional reasons. It's because I am now trying to publish a book and being an author. And if Rick Warden can do it, if Uncle Rick can do it, Uncle Rick Riordan, I'm messing up all of the nicknames we have for the author Percy Jackson, but you know what I mean. If he can do it, and he's older than me, I'm only 18, I should know how to do this, but if he can do this, I can do it too, so I'm figuring it out. So, yeah. You can see I have already worked on my author page, and I already got 8 followers. It won't show me who those followers are except for one person, which makes no sense. But anyways, see how it kind of matches my YouTube channel. I might change this to whatever my author photo, which is going to go on the back of the author bio page in my book. I might change that to there. But for right now, this is the picture here. And I've already had the YouTube video posted here and a post. It's already on here, so yeah, I'm definitely doing a lot better on here than I am on Instagram so far. But I know how to maneuver around Facebook, and I have no idea how to maneuver around Instagram. So yeah, I'm figuring that all out. But this is the first time that I've used this as kind of like a professional thing, because like, see, like this advertise thing that hasn't been there before for my my previous, like my personal one. So that's a new thing for me to do. But you know, I don't know, I find this a lot more straightforward to go around with. But yeah, so I got the Facebook all set up. Is where I'm making the book teaser trailer for the Melissa Cure Chronicles of Magical Aspect. I found this song. I'll play like a little excerpt of it, but I found it on YouTube's audio playlist. It's public domain music, and it just fit the thing so well. Some really cool drum things, and here's just some of the clips. I'm not going. This is kind of a preview of the preview trailer. Preview of the preview. But yeah, all we're missing is the final clip that needs to go here, and the book cover. The book cover will go here, and with it will be information of where you can buy it, when it's coming out, and I'm going to do a video announcing that date, so look out for that. And yeah, so this is just making the video. This is actually where I make all of my videos. I make it in iMovie. So for YouTube and all that stuff, this is where I make all my videos. So I'm very well acquainted with iMovie, and if you film things correctly and get the right audio, you can make things look very, very professional, and if you use the transitions correctly. Hello. So we just got done refilming, and that took so long. So long. I wasn't in the town this time, as I said before, because I'm too tall, and we didn't realize that until we were looking at the videos. But we did over 100 different short takes. I have just mad respect for any show or movie that's set underwater, like with actual people, because oh boy, it's hard. But also it's harder when you're at a public pool and there's like a lot of people and you're trying to find a small section, like a tiny space where you're not bothering anyone and they're not bothering you, so you can, respect each other. Because we weren't trying to take up a whole bunch of people. We were saying, guys, move! We're filming here! Nothing like that. That looks so crusty. But it's fine, because we all look crusty after swimming. Unless, anyways. But, yeah, we left the house around 5. It is now, what time is it? It is now 7:20. And yeah, so we've been here for like an hour and 20 minutes, roughly. And we're just letting things dry a little bit more before we just get into the car. We'll be heading into the car soon. I'm gonna head home, and I have to finish editing. And then I have to look through all of those videos, all of those hundreds of videos, and I have to delete a bunch of them, because a lot of them, some of them I have to watch through all of them, because there were times when we had to put the camera onto the pool floor. So we were setting it up and then getting her in position, one in town position, and then she had to be, then the actual shot started. So like the camera was rolling long before the legit shot. And so I have to watch through a lot of videos that seem like they're pointless, but it is what it is. I'll just have to we'll delete a whole bunch, and then I think I got a bit more sunburnt than I was already. But, but how are you doing?
Good.
Yeah. Are your legs tired from wearing that tail?
Yes.
They're tired?
Very tired.
Yes, it is very tiring. The fin can get heavy after a while, and it's just like, it's a lot of strength. So, yeah, we're just gonna quickly dry off and then head back. So, that's the end of that video. Like I said, I won't be posting any more updates, videos about how my progress on self-publishing in a month, more or less, is going. So, today, technically, it is day 6, and that's not the title of the video, but, it doesn't matter. I'm just going to finish up some editing, and that's all I'm doing today. But, yeah, so that's the end of this video, and I'm excited for when I come back to continue working on this and on the book. I am really excited with how everything's turning out, with the teaser trailer and with the story itself. I'm really excited.